The Three Little Aliens and the Big Bad Robot by Margaret McNamara and Mark Fearing. Once upon a time, there were three little aliens named Bork. Where's Bork? There's Bork, there's Gork, and Nickowitz. Their mother felt it was time for them to find planets of their own, and as they left, she reminded them to stick together and to look out for the Big Bad Robot, who probably wanted to chew them up. The three little aliens traveled far and fast. Just past a bend, a big planet swirled with dust loomed into view. Bork spotted a shiny space rover zipping around its mountains and plains.
Awesome,
She said.
I'm going to live in that. Ma said stick together.
Said Nickowitz. But Bork had already zipped too far away to hear. Nickowitz and Gork traveled on. Nickowitz didn't like the looks of the next planet either.
Nowhere to breathe.
He gasped.
Picky, picky.
Gork said. Then just ahead, he spied a giant planet with huge golden rings around it. He jumped on a passing satellite and caught a ride on a ring. He
Whee!
squealed.
This is what I call home. Oh. We can't live on a ring that goes around in circles.
Yelled Nickowitz.
We'll get dizzy.
But Gork wasn't paying any attention. Now Nickowitz was all alone. He traveled deeper and deeper into space until he spotted a massive blue planet far out in the galaxy. It had 13 moons and refreshing breezes.
This faraway place is where I'll build my home.
He said.
It will be safe from the Big Bad Robot.
Nickowitz found everything he needed to make sturdy walls. He gathered stardust to keep his home bright and found solar panels to keep it warm. Then he grabbed a tall, shiny telescope.
This'll do for a chimney.
He said, though no one heard him. Rock by rock and row by row, Nickowitz built the perfect house. When he was finished, he sat down and locked the door. His house was not very zippy or cool, but it was very safe, and there was room enough for all three little aliens.
I hope they come to visit soon.
Said she did.